Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. We signed a former Super Bowl champion safety off of somebody's practice or off waivers or their practice squad straight to the roster in Jalen Mills. Good pickup. We needed it. The stuff that's going on at Michigan, I'm going to cover that later. But he's been a hard-hitting safety when he's been on the field. It's somebody that might be able to step in and play right away, so let's see what happens. I do have the injury report from yesterday, so I want to go over that. The injury report from yesterday was Alex Anzalone with an illness, no practice. Brian Branch, we know he's having surgery, no practice. Taylor Decker, no practice. Coyote Awasika is in limited practice. Thomas Harper, concussion protocol and limited practice, which means he must have passed the first or second test already. They do 3. Kirby Joseph was limited. Christian Mahogany is back working out limited practice. Moonscar, good to see you, brother. Leone Vaki was back at limited practice, and Shane Zylstra, who's also coming back on his 21-day, it was in limited practice today. And according to Dave Burkett, in 2026, the Lions will play overseas, and I would not be surprised if it's in Germany. And as far as the other update that I got for the roster, Tom Kennedy will continue as the Lions starting kick returner permanently. Will return kicks with Jacob Sailors after surpassing wide receiver Khalif Raymond. Raymond, when he returns, is still going to be the punt returner. It has to do with the view. There's the vertical view and the regular view. That's all. My channel is my channel. The Huddle Sports Network is not mine. And because of monetization issues, and I'm getting the letters saying that if I go live into multiple YouTube channels off of my stream, I will be demonetized before I get started. So I am only going live into my channel from now on. I still go into the Huddle app on your TV for Fire Stick and Roku. But I will not be going into the Huddle Sports Network anymore. Ken and Ken decided to join me on that because I'm way closer to the 1,000 and being paid than the Huddle Sports Network. That's what's going on. It has nothing to do with leaving the Huddle Sports Network. I still try to go live into their Facebook page. I still go live into their app. Yeah, I like the regular version too. Trace, good to see you. But I do got something to put in the background because, I like having a little mood music, and I've been playing with that AI. There we go. It is good to see you catch the show. They're on my channel now, so you just come here. They'll be live here at 11 to throw the lights in. So, how do you like the little background music? That's another one I created with AI. I also now am receiving the quote pressers directly to my email, the transcript of all pressers between the players and coaches from the Lions. Uh, so I'm just going to let that repeat in the background while I talk football, because then it fills the dead air as I look stuff up that happened in the moment. Key to this game is run the ball. We got to feed Monty and Gibbs, not one or the other. We need the 1-2 punch to work. I know that's going to be foreboding against that front seven of the Rams, which is playing very well. I think they're probably the best team in football right now. But at the same time, we're the best offense in football right now. That's according to DraftKings, not me. Yeah, and it's going to help them out too, because I told them once I start being paid by YouTube, get monetized, I will split it with them getting over 60% of it, because it's their show. They deserve to be paid more. But I need something for it going into my channel. Because even though getting paid is not a requirement for me to do this, I do it because I love our team. I love talking football. So here we are. And the defense is going to have to step up. We're going to have that Legion of Whom secondary do their job like they did against the Bucs. Yeah, I don't know if Davenport will, because he's more behind Al-Qadim Muhammad. He's rotational like I thought he would be. The guy I want to see take the field now that he's healthy and he's been at practice. He's never listed on the injury report because he was medically cleared back in week 7, signed back to the roster as the international pathways player in week 11. I want to see Hassanin take the field. I just want to see what the kid has. So I would like him to be a call-up. Because we can't have Hutch taking 94% of the snaps per game. We need somebody that can spell him. And I'm not saying he is Hutch. But he's 6'2" and he's 265. The funny thing is Hutch was 6'5" and 265 when he came out of college. So they were talking about somebody a little more compact in the same weight. So I would not mind with going up against a stouter offensive line than the Dallas, because let's face it, Tyler Guyton being out hurt them. We saw that. Hutch lined up all across the whole defensive line in that game. His pressure came from everywhere. Left side, right side, around play people, and up through the middle. It was good to see him doing that. That's a big reason why AQM was able to win his one-on-one assignments and get 3 sacks. I think even McNeil had a sack, and he had a horrible game. We have 22 people watching. Make sure on whatever platform you're on, go ahead and hit the like. We are live into Facebook, the Huddle Sports page, my page, Main Event Mike's page, my YouTube, Rob, the Viking fans, Twitter, and Kick for Rumble. or I mean Rumble for Ken the Bear fan. So if you have Rumble, go ahead and download it. They're a little less restrictive with the expletives we can use, but that's why I'm an 18 and up show. I want it verified that people are 18 and up watching me, because I will throw out the occasional fuck this, fuck that. I don't want to see. Yes, sir. I love Rumble. Good to see you, broski. So this game's going to go one of two ways. And Lions fans, I know you don't want to hear it. We're either going to get blown out by 2 scores, or we're going to win it by a touchdown or less. There is no in between. Because let's face it, the Rams are doing great. And if that defense is destroying our offensive line, we don't have much of a shot, and it'll be a 2-score win for the Rams. If our O-line does well, that's another story. And the fact that Miles Frazier and Tristan Colon are splitting snaps at left guard now versus what we saw last week, which was 65% of Colon. And at the beginning of the game, he was awful. We signed Arthur Mallett back to the practice squad. We released Ross Dwelly, thank God, because he was horrible. So Giovanni Ricci and Anthony Ferkser will be our tight ends in this game. So I just like being real about it. We also need more formations that have Monty and Gibbs in it, because that confuses the defense. They don't know who's getting the ball. And occasionally use one of these big tight ends as a fullback. Hallelujah. Or an extra tackle as a fullback. Oh, Rucci got waived yesterday? I didn't see that one, because I didn't. Let me see. When did that happen? I was just told he was probably going to be a part. Yeah, that's weird. Strong, we break out like a beast, talking plays and dreams, never settling for least. From the crowd's energy, we fueled and increased Detroit's heartbeat. In the joy we feast, so let the stadium shake, hear the sound, with Jeremy leading, with glory bound. Detroit's roar ignites the night. Gotcha. But late getting out was the fact that we signed Jalen Mills. The guy that I heard we got rid of was Dwelly. I didn't hear anything about Rucci. I didn't even get an email about that one. I did get some good news out of the South Florida Tribune. They are partnered up with Roundtable Sports. Roundtable Sports articles. Gotcha. Roundtable Sports, their articles are featured on Yahoo Sports and occasionally BetMGM websites. So I am also starting to write about the Crapsonville Jaguars. Duval. So cringe. Ooh, look at this. We got a Jim Jackson. So this is what I predict. We're either going to lose like 34-24, or we're going to win 31-28. That's what I see. There is no in between. In my pick'em show, I picked us. Hey, look, and now I got a regular song. She can stay up there. So now we got to get into the bad news for us people from Michigan and that are U of M fans. He got with the staffer, the executive assistant to the head coach, Paige Shivers, I think her name was. Let me look that up again so I'm not misquoting it. Yeah, Paige Shiver. They had an affair. She got pregnant. He paid for the abortion. They should. So on top of all of this, I think this came from the guilt that the girl had, because I heard she was already let go from the job over this. I also heard that they knew about it and was covering it up through before signing day so we could get our recruits. This is an awful look, guys. And I think she actually went to the wife via email, text, or a phone call and confessed. And the wife flew up and started all this yesterday. Yes, we do. If the defense has a huge game, I think we win by 3. That's my prediction. If they have a good game and the offensive line holds up to their defensive line, we can win. That is what I'm hearing. They covered it up. Michigan knew about Sharon Moore's situation and waited for a while and intentionally waited until after signing day to take action, per Josh Pate. Pate claims insiders have been expecting the job to come open for weeks, and Michigan has likely already engaged potential candidates. So Ward Emanuel has to go. Ward Emanuel ran off Jim Harbaugh. Sharon Moore, whether he covered it up or took the fall, was a part of the whole Connor Stallions thing. Then screwing the assistant. I think she was dealing with the guilt of the abortion and everything and the cheating and confessed to the wife. The wife got a hold of Michigan, the AD, and the regent. And that's why everything came to a head. And I don't think they told him why he was fired at the time of firing, just that he was fired. Because I also heard throughout the day multiple reports on different Michigan fan pages that Bryce Underwood said either Sharon Moore goes or I do. So I don't know whether to believe that. Because, like I said, it was all on fan pages. They were quoting multiple people as saying it from Bryce Underwood's camp. So he gets fired. He goes home. The wife confronts him. And everything comes to a head. And if you look at the timeline, it sounds like that. Because it says, sources have provided me with the graphic details leading up to the arrest of former head coach Sharon Moore. During an argument with his wife, Moore threatened to unalive himself, then drove and broke into the home of the assistant, where he held a knife to his own throat and threatened to unalive both himself and the staffer. Then he was intercepted at a local church after his wife provided his phone's location to authorities, and he went into protective custody. It's just a tragic chain of events for all involved. I wanted to put that out there because it sounds like it's exactly what I'm saying. she got the ball rolling to get him fired. The wife, after hearing from the staffer, who was probably riddled with guilt and dealing with depression, because that happens sometimes. And with him being a Christian, when he finally started to calm down, he must have had a moment of clarity and went to the church on his own. So my heart and prayers go out to the staffer, for dealing with whatever she's dealing with, the wife and the children, who were the innocent ones on this. And you know who else my heart goes out to? The players underneath Sharon Moore at Michigan. You know, Broski, I agree. I think the Bears need to win 2, and the Lions need to win 3. That's just my opinion. You can take it or leave it. Oh, I don't feel sorry for him at all. Hey, listen to what I said. I don't feel sorry for him. That isn't what I said. I'm not condoning his actions at all. I think if both teams finish 11-6, they're in, Broski. Absolutely. I think whoever gets 10 wins or less in the NFC is out. And let's see if J.J. McCarthy's performance was because it was versus the Foreskins. Because I got to see it 2 weeks in a row. The smartest thing I did last week was bench Justin Jefferson. Still wasn't used in a good game by McCarthy. So that's my nutshell. The Lions are either going to win it 31-28, or they're going to lose it like 34-24. That's what I see. There is no in between. I like being real with my predictions. I like giving both sides, if it goes right, if it goes wrong, because I don't like being a homer. So I'm not saying this is a win or go home, but it makes their life a lot easier if they win. I'm not saying even win out. If they win out, fantastic. King SJ out of Canada. How are you doing today, sir? Ooh. Amen. Right. If we win, I think we do win out. We come back to face the Steelers. The Steelers are an up and down team. You don't know what you're going to get. We've been up and down. I am doing fantastic, other than the news about Michigan right now. But what I was talking about, the South Florida Tribune has partnered up with Roundtable Sports So my articles may now be on Yahoo Sports as well. That's what I was getting at. And I also had to pick up writing game previews and reviews of the Craftsonville Jaguars and Sunshine. So that's it in a nutshell. Just to let you know where I'm at professionally, emotionally with this game. So that's what'll make it happen. But it is that time of the day where I do our favorite side of the show. It's more fun when we're leading the division, but we're not. So we have to accept that as a reality and play our way in. Amen. But we're also a different team than we were 3 weeks ago because we're playing better. The play calling's better and everything else. So I'm going that route with it. I don't know if we can double. I think we have to play a tight zone coverage like we did versus Dak. Because Stafford's been eating up man coverages this year. But I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. It is that time where I'm going to start from the bottom because we're here. Skull! It's like name score. Oh, with a cock on your mouth. They are last place at 5-8. We are in third place with the inverse of that record, 8-5. The Bears are in second place at 9-4. And FTP are in first place because of that fucking tie that I said would bite us all in the ass. 9-3-1. And the Vikings will remain in the basement. They're 2 games behind. They're still skull fucked. I'm coming live out of Flint for the water shit, but the tires are good. I want to thank each and every one of you. You have helped me to become the second thing that comes up if you type in the words kneecap fighting on YouTube. Do you know how insane that is to me? That I'm the second thing that comes up in the search bar for a new subscriber, somebody that's never seen the show. If they want to find me, if they type in those 3 words, it pops up as the second thing here in Michigan on YouTube. You get to see my new logo. It is amazing that this is how far I've came. So pretty soon on my Facebook, you're going to see Jacksonville Jaguar game previews and reviews. I just submitted one this morning. It will go live later on the website, and soon it'll be on the Roundtable Sports. And I'm excited to hear this because I'm getting that much closer to being where I need to be. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making me one of the most watched shows at this time slot. And I appreciate you, each and every one. God bless you. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. And I won't be live tomorrow at noon, but I will be live at 9 p.m. with the Lions Fan Cave chat with the rest of the injury updates and everything from this week from practice. I have an appointment to handle. God bless you all.
Turn it up, it's that time.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.